Welcome to another weekend Steam sales video. So we still have quite a few sales going on around Steam, GOG, etc. We have the base builder sale and we have the Lunar New Year sale. So all of these games have been on sale, but they'll continue until the end of the month, so the 30th or the 31st, depending on the game. So I've already covered a few games in the last video. I'll mention a few others here. So let's start with Sunset Overdrive. So a kind of good Xbox game that seems to have been forgotten in my opinion. So a fun little game, open world. People drink too much, energy drinks and turn into zombie type creatures, and you just fight around. Silly little fun game. I played it via the Game Pass, and it's actually interesting. So I think originally was on Xbox only, then they ported it to PC, and it ran well from what I recall. This is 75% off, $5, 374 pounds, and €5, 131 in India. Next is The Forgotten City. So a very interesting game here. This is set in ancient Rome and you're trying to figure out a mystery, I think a murder mystery or something, with some time travel elements. And if I'm not mistaken, I keep getting confused. I think this is like originally was a Skyrim mod or something. I haven't played this, but I've heard a lot of great things, and you can see here reviews and awards, and everything is very, very good, and it's also on a very good sale. So 40% off, 341 in India, $15, 1169 pounds and 15 euros. Digital deluxe version has a few more items. I don't know what this collector's DLC is. Maybe some hand painted map of the city. Okay, okay. I mean, nothing in like not in-game content in terms of expansions or anything. All right, next is Car Mechanics Simulator. So if you are a car guy like me, if you like sort of racing games or even anything related to cars, this should be fun because there's a lot of cool stuff here in terms of older cars that you can fix up, repair, change, and they have improved the games over the years. I remember playing the first one in 2014 or something. They've had two or three since. This is the latest one. You can see here overwhelmingly positive reviews. These games have improved quite a lot, these simulator games, and these guys have been making this car simulator series for a while. So yeah, plenty of options. You have a garage, pick up cars, even stuff like Lamborghinis, and they have a lot of DLC. So you could just pick up the cars that you want. So for example, you have the Jaguar DLC or something. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is not just one cars. There'll be like multiple cars from the brand. So we have, let me see, should be more than one, I feel. Yeah, see, so you have the DB5, the James Bond car, DBS, I guess all of them are James Bond cars, the 2019 Vantage and the 2022 DBX. So four cars in this DLC. Yeah, so if you are into these games, if you like cars, if you like these simulator games, this should be fun. I forgot how much the base game was. So this is 35% off, 369 in India, $1624, 1266 pounds, and 1364 euros. Maybe a little on the pricey side, if I'm honest. You could try out the demo and see if it's worth getting. Red Dead Redemption 2 is on a great sale. So recently they dropped the price further. Well, recently, by recently, I mean like last couple of sales. So now it is 67% off, just over 1,000 in India, less than 20 in the US, 1824 pounds and 1979 euros. Generally, everybody who's played this game has said very positive things about this. I haven't played it yet. I may consider it. I generally tend to avoid open world games these days, so haven't looked into it, but people do say this is very good. Days Gone, so another game, and if you've been watching my channel, I think I've been thinking of getting this game for at least 2 years now. Keep mentioning it every time there's a sale. And this is also a little cheaper now, 67% off. Again, just under 1100 in India, $1649, 1319 pounds, and 1649 euros. And this one was ported better as well. I think this was the second Sony PS4 game that came to PC after Horizon Zero Dawn. And initially, Horizon Zero Dawn wasn't ported that well. This one, on the other hand, was a good port from the beginning. Now, the game did not do well. They did not get a sequel and stuff. That is the thing. But again, this is another game where everybody who's played this game has just said this is very good and should be played. Now, a very classic game, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. I believe this is coming to consoles very soon. And this is just amazing. I mean, this has been remastered They've added new content as well, almost like 20, 24 years later, and it's still amazing. Like I was still in school, well, college technically, when we were playing this game, and I'm bald now with no hair left on my head, and my beard is going gray, and this is still played right now by 15,000 people. So amazing game, and this is 65% off, 185 rupees, $7, 524 pounds, and 7 euros. Now, another favorite game of mine is Graveyard Keeper. So, Stardew Valley has been extremely popular, huge game, and everybody loves it. Me, on the other hand, I prefer this over Stardew Valley. It's just got a bit of dark humor in it, looks similar graphically, same gameplay style, but there's a lot of things to do, and I just enjoy this game. They've also added multiple DLCs with very tongue-in-cheek names. You have Stranger Sins, Game of Crown, Better Save Soul, and overall this whole thing is amazing. Sometimes I just want to start another run of this game and just play without thinking. It's just so much fun. So anyway, this is 60% off for the base game, 211 in India, $8, 619 pounds, and 671 euros. And there's a collector's edition with all the stuff included. I would say the base game is plenty. I think I put in like 60 hours just in the base game. Each of the DLCs should give you another 10 hours or so roughly. And if I'm not mistaken, you can sort of play in the main campaign. I've played two of them. In fact, I've tried all of them, but I think what happens is you have the map, you have things, and these DLCs, they're kind of like in the map. You can start them. You don't have to finish the main game to start them or something. You can do them, and they give you more context of the world and the surroundings. Now, before I go, wanted to remind you again of Titanfall 2. I already mentioned it. This is on a new low, very, very good game, excellent game, and is very cheap as well. So 90% off, 150 only in India, $3, 249 pounds, and 3 euros. Now, a new game. So, well, it's not even out yet, but I saw this yesterday on Twitter, and I thought this looks interesting. So, wanted to mention this if you are interested in these games. This is Hotel Renovator. So, think of this as like a very big budget simulation game. So, if you've played things like House Flipper, you fix up old houses and stuff like that. This time you're doing a whole hotel, and it's published by Focus, so it's not like a small indie studio. It looks pretty good. So yeah, if you're like into these games, put it on your wish list or something. It's not too expensive even at full price, but yeah, I guess you can wait for a bit of a sale or something. It looks good. Yeah, definitely worth picking up if you're into interior designing and stuff. Also, before I go, GOG still has their sale. This is until the 30th as well. Lots of games on sale. I would recommend stuff like Fallout New Vegas. Links in the description. Check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.